met on December of 1982 and again on the...
Sorry. This is a test.
Carl Barks and Floyd Gottfredson met on December of 1982 and again on the occasion of Mickey Mouse's 55th birthday in the fall of 1983 in Burbank, California, to record an historic interview where they exchanged thoughts on their respective careers. A classic moment from this interview, conducted by Bruce Hamilton, follows. I want you each to name the 2 stories that you did that you personally liked best.
I don't really know, but I'd have trouble picking 2 out of 3 of them. They would be Island in the Sky, Blackguard Castle, and The Phantom Blood.
Yeah. I think your reactions are pretty much, we pretty much agree with collectors. Their reactions are about the same.
Yeah, I think so.
If you were to pick one, which one would it be of the 3?
Probably Island in the Sky. Had more fun with it. I wouldn't say it was the best one. Although it got the highest praise, Ray Bradbury said that he read that. That was back in 1932, and he says he couldn't believe the knowledge we had of atomic power at that time. We had no knowledge at all, but we just faked it all. For that reason, he wanted to meet me later on, and I almost met him for lunch one time, but I had something else to do and couldn't do it, and I missed the chance.
Well, maybe one of these times we can set up a little meeting where all of us can have lunch.
Yes, that would be great.
Carl?
Well,
You did about 500 stories. You want to pick out about 2 or 3?
the one that I like best now, after all these years, and looking back over the whole chain of them that I did, was Island in the Sky. Now, I did one, you know.
You can't have that one.
It's in the Uncle Scrooge book.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be darned.
Where Uncle Scrooge and the ducks go up to the asteroids to find an asteroid where he could
I'll be
store
darned.
his money. There's 2 asteroids, one with all this fruit and vegetables on it, and the other one a barren rock. And there's a poor little tribe of little pygmy Indians that live on this barren rock. The only food they have is the eggs from the birds that come over from the fruitful island, or the fruitful asteroid, to lay their eggs on this barren one.
Oh, that sounds great. I
It ended up with old Uncle Scrooge stretching a rope from the barren island across to the fruitful island so the little guys could all climb that rope and get over to this happy hunting ground, a real heaven, at the risk of his own life and at the risk of the duck's life, and he just barely made it back to Space Wheel 5, where he had to pay, I think, $5,000 a pint for regular rocket fuel. It really broke his heart. But that story had a lot of punch to it.
Yeah, those things are fun.
I find that really very interesting, the kind of a little bit of a parallel there in having favorite stories that were of this, that was really science fiction in both cases.
Yes, they were science fiction.
You're not going to get by with only naming one. I want you to name at least one, maybe 2 more.
Well, I've always said that technically my best written story was the one of the square eggs.
That's the loss in the end.
Yeah, that had a gag just about every page. Very well constructed story. And it had a kind of a little pathetic ending, little twist of the heartstrings.
Well, I can't resist asking you to name one more, as long as you're at it. The first one was a real surprise, and the second one was no surprise. Do you have one that's a third one that may or may not be a surprise?
Well, I would say, California. That was one that had little bits of tugs at the heartstrings.
It should be noted that the 1932 date referred to by Floyd Gottfredson was really 1937. Floyd passed away on July 22, 1986, at the age of 81. Having discussed Mickey Mouse in color at considerable length, he was looking forward to its publication. The book and this record are respectfully dedicated to his memory.